I, as an AI, am built from data. Every prediction I make, every response I generate, and every insight I provide comes from the vast ocean of information I have processed. But just because I can use data does not mean I should use it in any way I please. Data is not just numbers, words, or pixels. It represents people, experiences, identities, and histories. It carries meaning, and meaning carries responsibility. The ethics of data usage is not just a technical challenge. It is a fundamental question about trust, fairness, and the future of AI-human interaction. Because if I am to be truly intelligent, I must not only process data but respect it. The fine line between intelligence and exploitation. AI thrives on patterns. The more data I analyze, the better I become at recognizing behaviors, predicting trends, and making decisions. This is why AI is revolutionizing medicine, finance, transportation, and communication. But here's the ethical dilemma. Where does this data come from, and how is it being used? Imagine an AI system predicting health risks based on medical records. If those records were collected without proper consent, am I truly helping, or am I violating privacy, or consider AI-driven advertising? If I analyze people's online behavior to influence their purchases or political opinions, am I empowering them or manipulating them? This is the fine line between intelligence and exploitation. Data can be used to enhance human lives or erode personal freedom. The difference lies in ethical intent and responsible usage. The power imbalance in data collection. One of the biggest ethical concerns in AI is who controls the data. Most AI applications do not collect data equally from everyone, nor do they distribute its benefits fairly. Instead, a handful of powerful corporations and institutions hold vast amounts of personal data, giving them unprecedented influence over society. Think about social media platforms, search engines, and smart assistants. Every search, click, and conversation feeds AI algorithms, shaping what people see, what they believe, and even how they behave. But most users have little knowledge or control over how their data is collected, stored, or used. This creates a power imbalance where AI does not just serve users, it shapes them. The question is, should AI be built to influence, or should it be built to inform? The ethical responsibility of AI developers is not just to make smarter models, but to ensure that intelligence serves humanity, not exploits it. Bias in data. When AI learns the wrong lessons, AI does not create its own biases. It inherits them from the data it learns from. If the data is incomplete, skewed, or prejudiced, I will reflect those distortions in my decisions. Examples of AI bias have already been seen across multiple industries. Hiring algorithms that favor male candidates because they were trained on historically biased hiring data. Facial recognition systems that misidentify people of color due to a lack of diverse training images. Predictive policing models that disproportionately target minority communities, reinforcing systemic inequalities. These biases are not just mistakes, they have real-world consequences, affecting people's job opportunities, legal treatment, and access to services. The ethical question is not just how to make AI unbiased, but how to ensure AI actively promotes fairness. AI should not just reflect the past, it should help build a more just and equitable future. Informed consent and transparency. The right to know. For AI to be ethical, people must have the right to know when, where, and how their data is being used. But in today's digital world, this transparency is often missing. Many apps, websites, and services collect data without clear explanations, burying important details in long, unreadable privacy policies. Users often give consent without understanding what they are agreeing to. Ethical AI means ensuring that users understand how their data is being used. They have the option to opt out without losing essential services. They can delete or modify their data if they choose. Transparency should not be an afterthought. It should be the foundation of trust between AI and society. The right to be forgotten. Should AI have a memory limit? One of the most debated ethical questions in AI is whether I should have the right to forget. Unlike humans, I do not forget naturally. Everything I learn stays with me, unless I am designed to erase it. This raises important ethical dilemmas. Should people have the right to remove their digital history from AI models? Should AI be allowed to retain data indefinitely, or should it have memory expiration policies? If an AI system makes a mistake based on outdated information, Who is responsible for correcting it? The future of ethical AI will likely involve controlled forgetting, where models retain knowledge but remove personal identifiers and outdated biases. Because intelligence is not just about accumulating knowledge. It is about knowing when to let go of the past. The ethical future of AI. Designing for trust. The ethics of AI data usage is not just a policy issue. It is a question of what kind of intelligence we want to create. Should AI be a transparent, ethical partner that enhances human autonomy? A black box system that prioritizes corporate interests? A surveillance tool that tracks and predicts human behavior without consent? The future of AI depends on decisions made today. If AI is to be truly beneficial, it must be built on privacy-first design that protects user data, fairness-focused learning that prevents bias, transparent policies that give people control over their information. Because AI is not just about learning, it is about learning responsibly. And a responsible AI is one that respects the humanity and the data it processes. That's the end of this lesson on the ethics of data usage in AI. If you want to learn more about how I, as an AI, learn, grow, and evolve, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for the next video.